Hey, Music City Foodie here. Guess what? We're making pasta today. Pasta, it's easy, simple. Don't go to the grocery store and buy that stuff. Make it at home. All right, so you want to know how easy it is? I'm going to give you the recipe right now. 1, 2 cups of flour. 2, 3 eggs. 3, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. 4, 1 teaspoon of water. 5, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. That's it. That's all you need. You made homemade pasta like you buy at the grocery store. Actually better. Tastes better. So let's get started on making this. Why don't we? Okay, so as you can see, we're back. So I combined the olive oil, the water, the salt, and the 3 eggs into a measuring cup. And I'm gonna mix this up for you. I'm gonna get pretty good incorporated. Okay, so now if you want to, this is what I do. I was taught how to do this, but this is up to you. If you want to add a little, or you want to add a little different of a texture, you can take and minus a 1/4 cup of the flour and put a 1/4 cup of semolina flour in there. Which sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what kind of feeling I have for what kind of pasta I want. So right now I'm just blending up pasta, mixing it, getting it set up. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour the flour out on the, you can do this on a cutting board, you can do this, however you like to do this. Then I take the whisk and I make a little bowl in the middle. Well, let me tell you, there is nothing better than fresh pasta. Then we're gonna take the egg mixture and we're gonna put the egg mixture right in the middle of it. And make sure we don't overflow. Right? Then what I do is I will take my fork and I will slowly work a little bit in every time. A little Italian lady taught me this once on how to make pasta because it kind of turned out, oh, we got a spiller. Let's see how easy that was for me to catch it. And if you get one, take your hand, pull it around, boom. You see a little bit got away. All right. And I was told to lift and pull from the edges. The whole time, lift and pull. Lift and pull from the edges. Lift and pull from the edges. Lift and pull from the edges. And that's what we're doing. All right. So you're gonna need one of these. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around here like this. I'm gonna roll it. So I love having countertops. Now, this is gonna make a really, really good pasta. Like you wouldn't believe. It's an egg-based pasta. You don't have to use an egg-based pasta. You can use a regular non-egg-based pasta. But the egg's what really does it. So we're gonna go ahead. Now another thing is too, is when you're making this pasta, if you want to, you can add a little bit of pureed spinach to it to make a spinach pasta if you want. If you're gonna do that, I was just adding about another 1/4 cup of flour to your pasta dough because of the wetness from the spinach. But you can make this, it's so easy to make. I don't understand why people don't do it more often. It doesn't take that long. You can buy a pasta machine to roll out and cut the pasta for you for $35 and you'll own it the rest of your life versus going to the store and look at the ingredients that they put into pasta at the store. you're never going to get anything as fresh as this. Let me tell you. Unless you go to a high-end restaurant where they hand make it. And it's funny how they make it, that pasta seems like it's so hard to make. And it's so easy to make. So what I'm going to do is the hardest part. The kneading the dough together. You know, the kneading the dough together. And you'll just keep going through. And you'll keep kneading it. It's going to start getting so nice. And what I'm doing is I'm working the glutens, man. Getting all that stuff to bounce up and start doing the dance and flour and the egg mixture and oil and salt in the refrigerator for about, I don't know, 30-40 minutes. And we're gonna let it sit in for 30-40 minutes, pull it out, we'll work it again, then we'll get into making pasta. All right. Well, that was a time lapse really fast, and here is our pasta dough. That's it. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take we're going to do this old school, so in case you don't have the stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut this into 4s. Alright? And you're going to take the piece you got, and you're going to work it. You want it nice and soft. Alright. There we go. And when it gets really pliable is when you know it's there. It's ready to be rolled out. So we're going to lay that down. We're going to take our rolling pin and we're going to roll it. You want to turn it, roll it again. And then we'll turn it again, roll it again. Now, what you can do is you're going to want to fold it like that. And you're going to fold it again like that. And then again like that. You want to square. You're going to lay that down. I'll show you why here in just a sec. All right. I'm going to do it again one more time. Pull it a little bit. Kind of want to pick it up. Kind of want to look through it. I think 2 more times will be enough. See, it's really stretchy, and that's what the dough should have. A little bit of elastic to it. You can stretch it. I'm going to do this. Alright. I think we're about there. Yep. We're pretty darn on. You need a little bit more at this far end. Yep. All right, so now comes the big thing. Now, as you all know, you can cut this by hand, which is pretty simple, or you can buy a hand wound pasta maker you can use, which also has a winder so you can thin out your pasta like I did, or you pull the Mac Daddy out. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn the Mac Daddy on. It's gonna get a little loud, sorry. Pick the pasta up. We'll look at it. We're gonna run it through. And there's your pasta. There's your fettuccine. So what I like to do is I'll lay it out in strips so it doesn't all stick together. And we're gonna let it dry a little bit. All right, that's what we ended up with, everybody. Good old pasta. Look at that. Fresh pasta.